Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
Of course, is in the news, as he normally is. The way I understand it, at the Cardinals facility, they can do this. They can go there. They can't work out when the prospects go there, but they can spend time on the board, continue to get to know them. And he brought his agent. Is this right?
Yes, that is right.
What are you reading into that?
Well, I mean, sirens went off when I saw the agents there. Now, again, I've never been a first pick of any draft or anything like that, so I know I can't put myself totally in the Kyler Murray shoes there as far as this is concerned. But I've been following football for a long, long time, and agents usually do not accompany players on these type of visits. So when I hear something like that, that to me means this conversation's a little farther down the line of we'd like to evaluate you, Kyler, and just still get to know you.
Right.
This tells me we know you. Now we'd like your agent to get here just to talk about some business specifics, whether that's contract details, guaranteeing you're not going to play baseball, all those type of things, so we can pick you number one. So to me, again, the stars seem to be aligning for Kyler Murray, number one pick to the Arizona Cardinals.
I think an understandable reaction, and tell me if you think this is premature. Yeah. If you're bringing your agent to that meeting at the facility, they've already worked him out there on his own terms on campus, so now it's next level. If you want to read into it that they've made the decision, he is the guy because he brought his agent, they asked for his agent to be there, is that premature?
No, I don't think that's premature. I mean, I think at the very least, there's a real good chance. I'm not saying that the Arizona Cardinals, just because of this, are going slam dunk, it's Kyler Murray at 1. But to me, from what you're saying and everything I'm reading, yes, I'm going, okay, it's 90-10 right now, okay? They're going, maybe there's a possibility we don't take them. Maybe something happens and we get blown out of the water by some trade offer for somebody who wants the number one pick. Maybe, but I'm just saying, yes, everything in my knowledge, following the NFL my whole life, is all the people I know and things that go on. This is rare to have the agent there, and it would lead me to believe that it's very real and happening.
And maybe even more rare to have your number one quarterback from last year, Josh Rosen, made unavailable to the media when the offseason program begins.
What did you think about that?
I mean, just like with Kyler showing up to the facility with his agent, it seems like it's pretty obvious where it's going to go. They're going to take him. If they're making Josh Rosen unavailable, seems pretty obvious. They're trying to trade him.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
What's the scenario where he wouldn't be?
No, I know. So you're right. I mean, the things I think of, first of all, I thought maybe they'd want to make Josh Rosen available just to get it out of the way, right? Let's just stop this media storm of everybody every day asking us, the Arizona media people who are in control of that, can we talk to Josh? Can we get a comment on the draft? Can we do all of that? So I understand Arizona maybe not wanting to deal with that day one of offseason, the start. You got a new head coach. There's enough going on. They're trying to build their team. Maybe they didn't want to make a spectacle. 2, maybe they know Josh Rosen's not very happy and he might say something they don't like.
That was the maybe I was thinking about. Maybe they think he might say something that would hurt his trade value.
Exactly right. Maybe he says something and team goes, well, see, that's the jerk we heard about from UCLA. Ooh, I'm scared of that.
Is that a thing?
It was a thing. You're being sarcastic? Well, yeah, there were certainly teams.
I remember well.
Yeah, there were certainly teams that were not in love with Josh Rosen's personality. I was not one of those guys. I find it actually kind of refreshing the way he acts. But yeah, there was teams that were turned off of it. The other thing is this. He probably knows a lot about the situation. His agent probably has talked to teams about trades. So maybe they were afraid to put him up there too, to where he might just, by mistake let something out of his mouth about some of the business workings that are going on behind the scenes, whether it's a trade for him or the Kyler Murray aspect or whatever, and the Cardinals don't want to show their hand yet, so they just said, you know what, we don't trust him. Let's just not let him say anything.
Where would you have him ranked in this year's class, the top 5?
Number 2. Right. He would be the number 2 quarterback. Now, again, I don't think, and you asked me this on Monday, and you caught me off guard, but it was a good question about what you would trade for Josh Rosen. And like I said, I think I would trade a first-rounder. I don't know if I would trade a top 10 pick for a Josh Rosen. A late first. Even if you're the Washington Redskins at number 16, if I'm correct off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I think that's about the borderline there where I'd go, okay, you want to give up your 16th pick for Josh Rosen? Go ahead.
Arizona, it feels like they would be pleasantly surprised if someone was willing to give that up.
Yeah, I think so too. What I think also, it's not just about the value of Josh Rosen as the player. He's worth a first-round pick in a trade. The problem, this is what people have to realize, the value gets diminished when you know the team that wants to trade him has another guy that they like at the position. Right. So they can't hold everybody's feet to the fire going, oh, no, oh, yeah, well, we really like Josh Rosen. And at some point, teams are going to go, well, we don't buy it. Right. We think you like Kyler Murray and you'd like to get him out of the building. So here's our final offer, take it or leave it. That hurts the trade value, too. And I think sometimes that gets lost in this discussion.
You think he would be worth mid-teen to late 20s pick in the first round, but I'm going to set the over-under on what they get for him.
Yeah.
As a second-round pick draft night, you taking the over or under?
Ooh, I'm going to take the over would be high. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's going to end up being a second-round pick.
Second-rounder.
Yeah, I do. I think if I had it, so I'm going the push there or whatever. Yeah. But, yeah, I think it's right around that range because I think at the end of the day, teams are going to call Arizona's bluff and go, no, we know you're hot on Kyler Murray. You know, we have somebody that knows his agent, and we got a good feel for this. So we're not giving you our 20th pick of the draft or whatever. Second-round pick,
I think
maybe another mid-round pick or something. Yes, and it could be a steal, certainly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. He's got talent. There's no doubt about that.
Without a doubt.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.